And what I'm going to encourage is for you to take that piece of paper and simply fold it in half. And do it like so that it's not this big. There you go. Do it on a line that feels familiar.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today I'll be telling you all a little bit about myself. I'll focus on 3 things: my family, my favorite hobbies, and my future goals. Just to give you all a better understanding of me, I will tell you one of my favorite quotes by Hope Solo, which is, "I will fight for it, I will not give up, I will reach my goals, and absolutely nothing will stop me." My name is Nancy Perez Christabel, and I am 18 years old. This is my 2nd semester here at SMC, and I hope to soon transfer to UC Irvine to major in criminal justice. In order for you to get to know me better, I will describe my family, favorite hobbies, and go more in depth in my future goals. To begin,
I'm going to stop you real quick. Will you do a solid, and when we go into this, start with that quote. Don't start with the good morning and then what you're going to talk about today. Instead, start with that attention getter. So use that quote. Now, the only thing I'm wondering, though, what does that quote mean to Nancy? So before, when you say, so give the quote by Hope So, it's my favorite one, and then when you go into the I'm Nancy, say what that quote maybe means to you or why it's your favorite or something like that, or unless you're going to talk about that later in the speech.
Well, it kind of connects with what I'm going to say next.
The family part?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So then you let us know that. So if you give the quote, say, "I am Nancy, this is my favorite quote," and through my speech, you're going to come to understand why. But for right now, I'm 18 years old. I'm living, is that what you said? No. I'm 18 years old. I'm hoping to transfer to, blah, blah, right? And then go into that thesis statement. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so turn it around, make a little spin, like you're Wonder Woman, and you're turning into a costume. Yep, you are. There we go. And now we're going to clap like we've never heard this before. And when you're ready, you start with the first word of the quote.
I will fight for it, I will not give up, I will reach my goal, and absolutely nothing will stop me. This quote is by Hope Solo, and it encourages me because she is a famous soccer player. She plays for the U.S. national soccer team. And for me, that I'm a soccer player as well, it just inspires me to keep going. My name is Nancy Perez Cristobal, and I am 18 years old. This is my 2nd semester here at SMC, and I hope to soon transfer to UC Irvine to major in criminal justice. In order for you all to get to know me better, I'll describe my family, future goals, and my favorite, To begin, I was born premature of 7.
So, to begin, I will tell you about.
To begin, I will tell you all about
my
family.
So that
you all get to know me better.
Yes, and stay right there.
I was born premature of 7 months. The reason is my mom was diagnosed with cancer when she found out she was pregnant of me. So in order to put her under medication, I needed to be out of her tummy. My mom came to the U.S. in the late 80s from El Salvador, and my dad is from Guatemala, and who also immigrated to the U.S. in the late 80s. My dad now owns a soccer league that is named Guatexpo Soccer League, and that is pretty much where I've been spending most of my weekends the last about 15 years. So next, I will talk about my favorite hobbies. I enjoy playing soccer.
And why would you tell us about those hobbies?
Because they're my favorite.
Yeah, and I would want to know about them to get to know you better. Right. Okay, so let's walk to the second main point with that transition. So next,
I will tell you all about my favorite hobbies. I enjoy playing soccer since I grew up in that environment. As I mentioned before, my dad owns a soccer league. Actually, I used to be the varsity soccer team captain for my high school for 3 years. I now do not play soccer for the school nor in a club. I just play for fun and for exercise. Also, something else I enjoy doing very much, is playing with my 3 kittens who are Junior, Maxie, and Princess. I just feel that when I play with them and I am stressed, overwhelmed, and it just goes away, playing with them, petting them. Something else I enjoy doing is watching Netflix because I can see all the episodes I want. There's no waiting. For example, like when watching a TV show, you have to wait until the next day, and you're just with that anxiety, like what is going to happen next? I just get that. Finally, my future goals. Someday next month, I'm going to turn in my volunteer application for LAPD, and it's important for me to start making contacts, and that's the reason why I'm going to go volunteer, because I'm going towards the criminal justice field, towards the path of FBI agent. So I need to start making my contacts and getting more into that environment. To conclude,
before you conclude, tell us how that makes sense to you. You want to go into justice, and you want to eventually be an FBI agent. So why? How does that help us know you? What's that all about? What's your interest? What's your engagement? Where'd that come from? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to just, I guess, give back to the community.
Good.
Because one of my uncle is a police officer, and he told me that it will help me a lot if I volunteer and I start making contacts at an early age. And as Anita was telling me today, I could do the cadet program, which will help me a lot as well for the experience.
Good.
So to conclude, I told you about my family, favorite hobbies, and my future goal that hopefully it got you all to know me better. I will also, my quote, which is, I will fight for it, I will not give up, and I will reach my goal, and absolutely nothing will stop me. I hope it motivates you all to keep putting in effort and work into whatever you want to achieve.